There it is.
Right here, man. Look.
That is nice. Photos. All these signatures here. There's a lot of signatures. Some of the vintage photos. That's pretty cool. There's Larry Mahan. Rodeo showing Frost. That's pretty cool. 1938. Started in 1935. Donnie Gay, there he is. That's what I thought. Donnie Gay was in here. There's Lane. St. Paul Roy, there's Red Rock. Pretty cool. Go back to Lane Frost there, folks. That's Red Rock. I think that was the Champions of Champions there. There's Donnie Gay. You know, I grew up watching him in the PBR when he was announcing for PBR. Some of these old photos. That's what I like. There's Donnie Gay there too. That was pretty cool. I love how they did this. Old vintage women's dress. Rodeo outfit.
For the greatest celebration of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to celebrate at the St. Paul Rodeo? We will do just that. In a valley that was truly the culmination of manifest destiny, we celebrate America and its Family Day at the St. Paul Rodeo. For 90 years, families have made the St. Paul Rodeo part of their 4th of July tradition. We celebrate that legacy today by welcoming all the grandparents, all the parents and children to share in the excitement of rodeo. And we handed out 10,000 American flags. We're going to be part of the America Wave celebration on this Family Day, Independence Day in St. Paul. Well, thank you to our performance sponsor, Baker & Baker Towing and Crane. Been here since 1967, helping this community of America. And folks, as you see that red, white, and blue banner of Old Glory make its way around, we do invite you to stand when it gets to you. Pay your tribute. When it gets by you, go ahead, sit down, enjoy the rest of the grand entry. It's just like that parade that Justin was talking about a moment ago. It is a wonderful day to celebrate all that flag stands for, and we are going to do just that. Of course, our grand entry sponsor is Boot Barn, our equipment sponsor, Pape Machinery, the announcer stand sponsor, that is Operating Engineers Local 701. That's good American people who build, dig, hoist, move, and maintain just about anything. Our official vehicle sponsor here this year, McMinnville Jeep and Ram. The official malt beverage sponsor is Coors, presented by Columbia Distributed. Belgian Whiskey is the official whiskey of the St. Paul Rodeo, capturing the spirits of the American cowboy in every bottle. Our official vodka sponsor is Tito's Handmade Vodka. Cheers to the go-round and grab around with Tito's. The official soft drink sponsor here this year, Coca-Cola. Our official Paul Rodeo Resist All. We live it every day. I also want to tip our hats to Langer's Entertainment Center, I&E Construction, Don Poncho Authentic Mexican Foods, Benchmade, Troy's Diesel and Repair, I should say, Quanta, Reese's Fine Foods, Ernst Irrigation, Friends of Boot Barn, Marion Ag Service, GK Machine, 98.7 The Bull, the Justin Sports Medicine Team, the WPRA and the PRCA. Special lady to you, who will represent the great state of Oregon at the Miss Rodeo America pageant this winter in Las Vegas during the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. She comes from Wallowa County. Would you please welcome Miss Rodeo Oregon, Destiny Wex. Right beside her is Miss Rodeo Alabama, Janessa Sullivan. My hometown of Pendleton Roundup, Queen of Court, Queen Olivia, Princess Cora, Princess Dakota, Princess Faith, and Princess Isabella. Let her rock, ladies. Chief Joseph Days Rodeo, Queen Ella and Princess Aspen have joined us here, as well as the oldest livestock show in Oregon, Eastern Oregon Livestock Show. Queen Keeley is here on the 4th of July afternoon. High Desert Stampede, Queen Bella is joining us, as well as our Crooked River Roundup Queen Aubrey. Sisters Rodeo Queen Naomi has joined us. Tillamook Rodeo is represented by their Queen Piper and Junior Miss Cameron. And she will invite you to the Wild Road Pro Rodeo, that is Queen Gracie. Representing the Northwest Youth Rodeo Association is Queen Victoria. The Philomath Frolic and Rodeo, Princess Ashlyn is here. The Yamhill County Fair and Rodeo Ambassador Lily is in our arena today. The Coos County Fair and Rodeo Queen Bailey and Princess Kinley, as well as our friends from the Chief Joseph Days. That is that Concord Motor Stagecoach. That was built before the turn of the century, and of course they used it to run from Elgin to Joseph. That's Clay Freeze on the lines, Brandon McLaughlin, Brian Frills, the Outriders, and their Grand Marshal this year, Steve Zolman, inside the coach. We're celebrating 80 years, July 22nd through the 27th, and they want you to feel the thunder. The 250th anniversary of declaring a nation of freedom. We pay tribute to those who've made it all possible, and that is the men and the women of the United States Armed Forces. We welcome the banner of the United States Army. This we will defend. 250 years, 251 this year for the United States Army. The United States Marine Corps. If you are a member, a veteran of any one of these branches, we thank you, we salute you, and feel free to stand as we say Semper Fi, always faithful. The United States Navy. Not for self, but for country. And here is the banner of the United States Air Force. Aim high, fly, fight, and win. We welcome the banner of the United States Space Force. Semper Supra, always above. We now welcome the United States Coast Guard to the St. Paul Rodeo. Semper Paratus, always ready. 250 years of living the way that God wanted us to right here in the United States of America. And it is all thanks to the men and women who have been willing to lay their lives on the line. If you're thankful for our military, please let them know, St. Paul.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a day. What an amazing day. Here in Little St. Paul, Oregon, population 300. Today's flyover is being conducted by our local Oregon Army National Guard. Medevac unit. They are double 860 Mike Black Hawk helicopters. Let's hear it for you. To live in freedom, to live the life that the Lord back down out of some of the rankest bucking horses in the world. It is bareback riding time on the 4th of July. Every day is an opportunity to live the shine on the Pro Rodeo stage. He's gonna make it. Those who spikes. Jump, kick. Set your feet in the front end of the bucker. Now, Justin, you're talking about the breeding program. The genetics in these bucking horses floats right to the top, and you see it. Rocker Steiner had to have surgery. He was #1. He's the world champion. He's out until late August. With only 30 days left in the season, when he returns, it's going to be a real race for the World Championship this year for so many reasons. Sean Mahoney from Bend, Oregon. Sean Mahoney is drawn right side from Big Stone Rodeo. He nods his head. The gate open. This deal's on. Oh, man! Oh, man! Come on!
Yeah, all right. Walk it off.
Justin Sports Medicine standing by and now on location. Get hurt, it's when and how bad. Every cowboy accepts the responsibility of that risk. Thank you that we have very capable emergency personnel, doctors, specialists, orthopedics, trainers. Horse for a Canadian man. As he hits the ground, we tired to describe what's going on here today. It is a monster jam of mayhem. Oh, and he ain't afraid to go for the big money. I want to show you horses that live it every day. Freedom. Freedom. They get to do what they were born to do. It's an instinct to buck. It's an instinct to show. It's an instinct of them to perform. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no cowboys. There are no cowgirls without one thing. The one core of the American spirit is the horse. Everything we do goes back to the horse. And Nicholas Wesley, Princesses Doreen Coleman, Campbell, and Kathy Graspin Roberts. And Queen Anne Nicholas Westland, she has remained deeply connected to the Western way of life. They live over in McMinnville, where they enjoy their small farm, and she competes in reining events as passes her love of horses and rodeo on to future generations of her family. Princess Doreen Coleman Campbell grew up just a mile south of here, and she served on the St. Paul Rodeo Court. That dream became a reality back in 1974, and she proudly displays her roots wherever she goes. She's a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and she loves the St. Paul Rodeo. in Central Oregon with her husband, and she is the niece of our first queen here, Virginia Ernst Grassman. And we are so proud of our St. Paul Rodeo Court. Give them a little round of applause. Obviously, you know what's at stake. You know this is going to be good. Bull riding, everybody's favorite. And it is certainly the most dangerous of them all on a very dangerous day today, I might add.
Oh my God.
I'm a little concerned, but I would be a lot concerned if it were not for these three guys. These are the bull riding bodyguards that we have for you from Salinas, California. Say hello to Josh Derries. Newburgh, Oregon's Dave Murdoch. And Prineville, Oregon's Logan Blaisdell. Champion Josh Frost on the schedule here today. He'll ride later. Let's go to his brother. Here's Jake Frost to the left to get this bull riding party started, and he is going at that bull. I appreciate a guy who's not scared to go for the win. Look at this. Look at those. Look at him spur. He's just trying to pick up extra points. He didn't have to, but he didn't want to win second. He didn't come here to win third. He came here to win the championship. Unfortunately, no score. But they're resting right now. But you know what will cure the resting? A 90-point ride. That's what'll do it. Maybe just a qualified ride. We'll get him back. Big Stone Walker. Okay. It's Roscoe Jarbo. We need a 90. We gotta have a 90 today. You're the man. You're the man. 5 times in the National Finals Rodeo. Roscoe is on Moody Mike. He's a little rough. Look at the hat.
Yeah, he's Apollo Creed from Rocky right now. The song and everything.
Backs out into his hand. Bad move on the ball. Roscoe's got AC. He can do it.
That hat every day for the rest of the year.
Look at the shirt. Look at the hat. That is a red, white, and blue bull ride today.
There you are.
You sounded good. Here's Clayton Sellers out of Florida on the emergency exit. I'm going to say what I was not going to say. How about I do that? How about I just say it?
Say it.
I thought when I was listening to that song and it said courtesy, I thought it was going to say courtesy of the big St. Paul black and blue bruised. This is. I got something better than all that. I got a world champion. I got a Josh Frost from Utah on a Blackstone rematch bull Lone Star. This bull got him in Reno. He rode him for 7.9 seconds in Reno. The bull won. Josh Frost got so close. Nobody's more excited to get a redemption ride than this guy, the world champion from 2 years ago. Josh! It won't happen a third time, I promise you. Ryder Morrison, Wells, Nevada.
Bottle of Pendleton, Jam, new Corvette. Like, I'm doing well on that Marinette.
30 days for Big Stone. Now to the national finals for Tyler Bingham. He was 90.5 this year in Springfield, California. Second at the Snake River Stampede 2 weeks ago in Nampa. The veteran had a great start. Just didn't close the deal. Monsters, I tell you. They brought a semi-load of monsters to this event this year.
Congrats. Well, here's the deal.
Am I Blue from Western Rodeo. Kyle, one of the top riders in the California Pro Rodeo region. Quickly, the bull to the right, got the rope out of his hand. And the bull is like, show me the buffet. I just want to go back to that alfalfa buffet. Let me out of here. JJ,
yeah.
Watch out for this bull. They told me that he might be the meanest one out of the bunch today, and he's got big horns.
They told me that too, and I'm not afraid. He looks like a wiener pig.
No, hey, seriously, be careful out there with this one. Don't fool around.
I will be very safe. I don't know what I'm going to do differently.
He'll crush your aluminum can, if you know what I mean.
That would be awesome.
Watch him now. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Safest place in the arena is in the middle of that bull's back, and he's got him. He's got him. Let's finish. The clock says 8. The clock says 8. Australia saves the day in bull riding. Here we go with the numbers. I think you're going to love it as we watch the replay. He was in total control. A little window dressing with some money chops.
It's going to be big.
86 points. Seabass. I love Seabass. One more to go. You kind of look like a turtle when you do that. When you walk at the barrel, you look like a turtle.
Well, that's funny you say that because I feel like a turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cowboy ninja turtle kind of a thing.
Yeah. They call me Gentitella.
Yeah?
That's a stupid joke. Let's go. Bail us out.
All right, Ernst irrigation. This is the #1 ranked bull of them all. They call him the Macho Man from Western Rodeo Company. Trey McFarland, the underdog, trying to be the hero today. Oh, that bull, he tried to jump out of his skin today. You won't find one that balks any harder than that. And then he couldn't get away from it.
Your friends running to pick up your hat. One old man over on the other side of the arena. What better way to celebrate a victory in the great American sport of bull riding on America's birthday than with an Australian? Sam, there's kind of a pipeline of Australians in the rodeo world to West Texas College down in Texas. That's how you got here, isn't it?
Yeah, Coach Greg Rose gave me the opportunity to go there and rodeo for him, and he taught me a lot, not only about bull riding, but about life, and it seems to be paying off.
This is your second time here, you told me, but that bull really fit what you can do, didn't it?
Yeah, I seen Colton Byron was 90 on him at Reno Expos the other day, so when the draws came out, I was really excited for him, and just glad I could do my part.
Listen, there's about 4,000 young ladies just listening to you talk, and I think they want to meet you right over at that tack room later today. Deal? You're the winner. You're the winner. Deb Southern.
Water. Brody McLaren, Malala, Oregon is going to work. Hot skip, jump. The Urban Ride is coming pretty close. 77. Here's Chance McCargish. Takes home Oklahoma. He's just 10 years old. Oh, and Justin's nightmare. Look at this bull. Folks, I want everybody to give a big round of applause to Pumbaa, the bull. It's going to be 75, and here is Ryan Smith, Malala, Oregon. 12 years old. He's got a bramer underneath of him. And he's going to be 79 points. 79 at his head out of the GK machine bucket shoes. We got a jersey. We got a kid in the dirt. Oh no, we haven't let him leave here, leave him bad. I'm not sure we're going to start now, are we, St. Paul? Go ahead. Hand that kid off. Day, 83 points. That is Braxton Potter of Crestville, Oregon. I want you to sound off. junior bull riders. Excellent. Excellent.
Hey, look at these two teddy bears coming out at the end.
You can give them a hug, JJ.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would, but their names are Spite and Malice.
Yes. And they got those really sharp stickers on each side of their head.
Sharp pointers.
Well, that was good to put our next generation St. Paul Rodeo. Not only brings up some excitement, but it brings out history. 101 years ago, this history started, and that was with a Model T and a pig that got loose in Tillamook, Oregon. They had to catch that little pig. So they took the Model T, cranked it up, went out, got him brought back home like the prodigal son. And since then, Tillamook County has been competing in the pig and Ford races. Model T's, genuine, absolutely USDA approved swine out there in the big crate harvester tap room. We are going to race around this big arena 3 laps. But the guys who are going to do it, they are stepping back in time. Taking that flux capacitor that JJ was talking about back in to the old days. Here's the Model T's. And the pig and Ford races are in the house. C.R. Woods, K-State Trucking, J. Smith Paving, Les Schwab Newberg. That's the sponsors of these rigs out here. They got rigs and pigs.
Look at them.
23 horsepower in each one of those, JJ. They can go 50 miles an hour, so you better look out, buddy. Look out. So, we're going to the start line. We got the hogs ready. They're waiting, just patiently.
Hey, I do want to point something out, Marty.
Yes, sir.
As a piece of history, the St. Paul Rodeo Association has agreed we will sell the pigs at the end of the rodeo. The starting bid is $250. That's it.
Yeah,
you get to take home a pig. You just got to check in with the office. But I warn you, they are going to be bid on, and they might sell for a lot more.
We're going to sell them an auction right here. We're going to give all. We got 250, 275, 300, now 300, 300, 325, 350, 350. So that's paying for $325.
I got a great idea. Based on you two up there, I think after the pig races, we should auction off a guaranteed one right here. After the race, we will get pick of the litter. I will hand select the best pig because nobody knows pigs like me.
Hand selected USDA pig from J.J. Harrison.
Yes. I spent 3 months in Marty Campbell's ag classroom learning all about pigs for this moment. But right now.
Oh, took good notes.
Right now. Austin, give me some suspenseful music. Right now. In the gym, but in other ways. Ladies and gentlemen of St. Paul, it's time for your pig racer!
Been waiting all day for this.
Let's count them down in 3, 1.
She's real fine, my foreman. There's a lot of people around the stadium right now. They're actually racing with pigs. Yes, they're actually racing with pigs. Keep a hold of the pork. Bring it home the bacon right now, baby. Bring it home the bacon.
The closest first lap we've seen all week long. We got a pig race.
It's our tightest race yet, guys. It's our tightest race. Here's where the race is won and lost. It's the pig exchange. The exchange of pigs. Oh, they're neck and neck. Look at this.
I gotta shut the car off each lap, crank it back up. And there's only 10 of these cars. You gotta be born into it or marry into it. Look at this.
smoothest, fastest, smooth. Come on, 20. Oh, we got a head start. 20's on the move. Gotta catch it, 19. Go get him.
We need a Model T mechanic, it looks like.
The pig is driving.
Cut the corner. Cut the corner.
The lead car. The pig was driving his first turn.
We got a winner. Car 20.
Well, that Model T cranks like my Model T would. It ain't fire.
Hey folks, so we're celebrating America's 250 in Astoria, Oregon, because we didn't know that the rodeo was only from 1:30 to 4:30, and then there's another event from 7:30 till 10, but that's an extra pay. We didn't have any extra money for that. Sunset. America 250. Yep, we're getting there, folks. Happy birthday, America. Pretty cool. No, it's so. See? Pretty cool.